recording again. There we go. And we just hit 100% in the war for Saxony. I am going to offer peace. Wow, what happened to this guy anyway? Did he get the plague? Severely injured. Ooh. Well, you don't have to worry about the burdens of kingship anymore. Oh, new follower, Wild Fatso. I love it. Love that name, man. You're a wild guy. I'm assuming you're slim. But we're going to enforce these demands. Bingo, bongo, bango. King Porphin the Frail, survivor of cancer, like stage 5 at this point, has usurped the title Kingdom of Saxony from Duke Sigurd of Saxony, who hates me. But I don't care, really. Can't take his title. Alright. That is fantastic. Our subjugation war has ended. New Kingdom of Saxony. We've got a couple of tributary vassals. I've got 10,000 notifications to go through here, too. But that's fine. A lot of stuff. Jeepers creepers. Okay. First things first. The inheritance. It is still Agnatic Elective Galopine. Not going to be able to change that anytime soon. Whatever. At least it's a kingdom and it's not, you know, going to be split into 6 different counties when I die. It'll still get split, but I should have the overall title still. Apistis, Oder. Oder, we're going to keep you as the heir because you've been with me. You were leading in wars. You got some stats. A little bit of stats anyway. Better than my other sons. Bingo. Ronald, you know what? Maybe I should give you a guardian. Have your brother teach you. Actually, have your brother teach 2 of you. There you go. Maybe you have a little bit more loyalty to him. Agent 00 Abe. What's your nation, buddy? And I just became Saxony, so it's all good. I started this Gotland. Just went. Let's see. We've got a lot of tribal vassals. Oh, Denmark. I hear it's a happy place. Yeah, if it's any consolation, the computer was the one who took it over before I took them over. Gonna disband our armies. Only 1 of 11 troops will be able to return home. What? That's strange. Why is that? Well, we're going to wait for a second on that. We could set a crown focus now. And setting a crown focus will make a particular county more likely to prosper and receive special events. Only 1 county may be a crown focus at a time. As you can see here, this is also a new option related to the last expansion. Secretly convert to Sumeresco. So the people in that particular county, Lapland, or the county itself, is of the religion Sumeresco. So I could take the option to change to that particular religion. I start secretly practicing it. I lose 250 piety. But I'm not going to really do that now. That's more helpful if, to me anyway, if you're you know, Christian or Muslim and you're trying to masquerade as the other, or a different sect of Christian or Muslim. But we're going to set the crown focus in Gotland, of course. That is our capital. Right, this button right here. And when the crown gets big, that means it was set. My threat level is a whopping 67%. So we're definitely going to have a defensive pact against us from the surrounding nations that are smaller. Sweden already hates us because we attacked him previously for independence. Special minor tie. We can, since we're a king now, we have more commander spots available. This guy's got 6. I mean, he'll never command a battle, but I believe he gets a little bit of opinion bonus for being a commander. Yeah, 5. So he can stay there for now. If I'm fighting multiple wars where I actually need the 6 commanders, then he's going to get the big boot. We're only at minus 225 income. or gold right now. The commanders. We're just going to throw a couple guys there for now, just to get rid of the notification, because it does get annoying after a while. We are going to seek treatment for our cancer now, since we won the war. See what our physician can come up with. 8 titles we can create. Unfortunately, that means that we're going to get quite a bit of a divided inheritance, but what are you going to do? We also own the entirety of the Kingdom of Denmark, which means Denmark's probably going to break apart when I die. So, that's not good, but, you know, it's better than splitting into 8 different independent counties, you know, like which is what we were facing a short time ago. Righteous imprisonment, okay. Weak claim, Ostfriedland. It's the King of Westfrancia. Apparently, who's this guy? Pepin. Huh? What's going on here? Trying to see who this kid. So anyway, Francia broke apart. Charlemagne himself apparently was overthrown. Because he's still alive. He's 49 years old. He had 3 sons. Pepin, the bastard who never really inherits, and then his other 2 who split his inheritance. I want to kind of see. It tells you what happened there. Inherited. Maybe a faction forced him out. I'm not sure. Not really sure. But Charlemagne's not quite as big of a threat as he was. Factions. Yeah, we've got a faction already. This guy wants increased council power, because we do have a council now, since we're much bigger. We've got to increase tribal organization in order to unlock the council options. In order to adopt feudalism, we've got to get tribal organization all the way up. So, by increasing this stuff, we're going to lose opinion with our unreformed pagan vassal tribes. We're going to go ahead and, you know, a second here. Got to get legalism to level 1. See, some of these laws, they're difficult to do when you're tribal because your law levels are so low. I'd love to get revoked title, but I have to have 1 legalism. I don't have that. Centralization, I'd also like to get up, but I have to at least have low tribal organization. So I'm definitely going to do that so I can get this and get a bigger domain size. I'm going to unpause for a second because my domain size should have risen up. It's actually 7 out of 11. It says it here, hasn't adjusted yet. So it's still saying 7 out of 6. But we're going to raise that. Okay. Slightly. Council's empowered here. Okay. Another council position, the advisor. So we're going to put one of our good-natured simpleton. I like that name too. Yeah, you can. Yep, same thing. You could give him a captured castle to make him feudal, or if you wanted to do. Either way, I mean, it's certainly a thought. I would like to do it with keeping Gotland as my capital. I mean, I could give him another county that's feudal, and he'll have Gotland in his domain. I guess he could switch it back over, but I'd like to do it, you know, like actually work my way through, raise it up to, you know, a stone hill fort and take the decision and all that jazz. You know, just to kind of give the playthrough a little more of a complete feel. As far as the advisor here, we're going to make. Actually, we're going to see who our next most powerful vassal is. The High Chief of Stjeland. He's got 379% of my strength. That's disgusting. Okay. So let's keep him happy. High Chief of Stjeland will make you the advisor. An advisor. We're going to make the High Chief of Brunswick our spy master. Keep him happy. Steward. The High Chief of Westergothia. Dude, you've got 8 stewardship. I can't justify that. Sorry. Marshal. High Chief of Westergothia. I mean, these 2 guys are commanders. I don't want to make them marshal. He could work. I mean, he's 9. It's not great, but certainly get some opinion out of him. Train troops in Gotland. And diplomat. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and not give that to you. And we will give the seer position to our concubine, Brigitta. Have her build zeal. There we go. Good-natured. I'm going to... I started as the County of Gotland. I'm going to become the Emperor of Scandinavia for the Gotland achievement, and then the NorseEast achievement, where you become King of Mongolia. And I'm probably going to reform the Germanic along the way, just to eventually change the succession laws. Not really. I mean, you don't have to do it for the achievement, but why not? I'm gonna go to the lengths of playing in Scandinavia like that. Might as well. Got a few de jure claims. We're over the vassal. All right, we gotta unpause for a second here, so this stuff can fix itself. Some of these things. Okay, we've got a defensive pact against us. My court physician. It's going to give me a well-tested treatment. And same treatment as before. A little fish tickling the back of my throat, but it worked. Plus 2 health. Okay. Pause it really quick. New ambition. Got rid of the King of Sweden ambition because we became a king. I'm going to build a war chest. Can't create any more titles. No money. Son does have the votes to become king. Okay. Yes, Happy Hawks. My Steam account is 1 second. I forget the name myself. It's Ariacus. 1 second. 66. ARIAKAS 66. I've done quite a few achievements so far. Not 100%. I think it's like 50 something percent. I get in these little phases where I enjoy doing them, and then I stop. But soldiers up. Okay, got to really figure out. 6 out of 21 vassals. That's fine. Domain size is good. I'm going to see if anybody wants to swear fealty to us. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Boom. Yep, cool. Cool. My tributary vassal, does he want vassalization? Yeah, he will. That's fantastic. That is freaking-tastic. He won't. Screw me, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. These guys are a different religion. He's my tributary vassal, but I doubt he's going to say yeah. Actually, I can't even offer to him because he's at war, right? Yeah. He's at war. He's actually defending against King of Sweden. Agent Abe. Charlemagne is... Yeah, I mean... you can play without the expansions, but what I would do if you don't have them already is wait, because sometimes they do really good sales, like 75% off. Maybe not the newest ones, but they'll do at least like 50% off. So get them on the sales, because otherwise it's quite a bit of money. If you have the money, then absolutely get them. I think they're all worth it. Some people don't like conclave, but you still want to have it because that's the that's the way to play. That's stuff that they added into the game. Some of it is really good, you know. Let's see who else. You? Yes. These weaklings want to join me. I love it. No, you won't. You're a different religion. You're a filthy heathen. Okay. Now, what I can do is, to get myself out of debt, I just want to make sure that when these factions get out of control, this guy should leave this. I believe they're, the last patch, they leave increased council power factions at above 50 opinion. Hopefully they do. He should, you know, soon, anyway. We've got 3 de jure claims against West Francia. We've got a claim on, de jure claim on Sweden. I'd like to just take him over outright. I'm not giving you any artifact, buddy. I'm not bankrupt. Okay. So we're bankrupt. We got to take care of that. What we can do, let these guys all swear fealty. Slow the game down a little bit so I don't make an enormous mistake. Fealty, 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 fealty. My wisdom and mercy are legendary. Indeed they are, as is my longevity in the face of the big C. Still alive. 60 years old. I must have got this like in my mid-40s. Seriously. They're loving me. May I live in harmony and contentment. Booyah, booyah. Yeah, Agent Abe, man. You got 86 hours, dude. I feel like I didn't know any, like the first 300 hours, I was still like doing the most idiotic things. And even now, you know, I learned stuff. Deese, you know, brought it like a good point up earlier about, you know, trying to keep your realm together. Dude, that's what I mean. Like, any game, like, you'll spend 60, I don't know about you guys, if you buy, like, a Xbox game or something, you play it for 20, 30 hours, you're like, yeah, that game's awesome. You just drop 60 bucks on it, and you play it for, like, 20, 30 hours, and you're done, and you'll never touch it again. So, I mean, there's something like this where, like, I've done a playthrough with a friend of mine. He was streaming at the time. We were playing for, like, 32 hours straight. It was a ridiculous, I was, like, hallucinating, but we were having so much fun. You know, we were backstabbing each other. I'm, like, you know, banging out his daughter in game, and you know, crazy, amazing time. So you know, that to me, that's worth it. You can't, you know, I can't put a price on it, but you know. Okay, head mark. Let's see if you will. Oh, he's gonna answer me 4 days. Good, good. So we've gone from you. Yeah, he'll accept vassalization now. They're doing this, guys, because I'm strong and they're not. It's the only thing. These guys, they won't do it because they're these guys over here, because they're a different religion. Suo Manusco. I think I'm saying that right. I think a lot of things sometimes. Okay. Now, so you can see if you click on a county, click on like the kingdom for this is the de jure duchy that the county belongs in. This is the de jure kingdom right here. Click it. Click on the de jure checkbox. And it shows you if you clicked on the kingdom to begin with, it shows you the empire, the de jure empire that that area is attached to. Click on that empire, go to create, and you can see what percentage you have of that empire in order to be able to create it. So, and it tells you everything you need to know. You need to hold at least 2 kingdom titles. You cannot afford the cost. It costs 364 gold. That'll go down over time. And you need to control 80% of the de jure counties to create. Right now I've got 43%. If I could take over Sweden, that would be another big chunk. And it would, you know, it's going to cost gold and piety to create it. Good-natured, man. Dude. I barely played the game like the last year or so, but before that, oh my god, I went like through like a 6-month period. It was absolutely absurd. This is the de jure empire of Scandinavia. Got to get 80% of that to make that title, to get that achievement. We cannot attack Sweden yet. Right? Yeah. Can't be bankrupt. Need money. Going to raid to get that money. Got to do it. That's funny. These same thing I feel like sometimes. Okay, these provinces are nice. Well, these two kind of suck for money. These are tribal, so they're horrible. Like I said, you could look here at the yellow bar to see what kind of loot you can expect from these counties. These are pretty juicy right here, and it's also a revolt, so they'll be kind of busy. They don't have a lot of troops either. All right, excuse me, it's right here. It's got 5,000 troops, but he's busy revolting against West Francia in an independence war. I actually hope he wins that, because that'd be great, and I could raid to my heart's content. I'd even offer to join, if I could, possibly. And if I wanted to take these du jour counties, this would be the time. I don't know that I want a full-on war with him right now. He doesn't, you know what? He doesn't have any allies, really. Can't declare? Oh, because I'm bankrupt. Okay, right. Keep going back to it. Got to do raiding. Right. 1,300 troops. Oof, we got to build that up. Personal domain right now would go up to about 2,800. We've got 600 prestige troops. Or 600 prestige, excuse me. What I want to do before I die, or before I keep going here, is I wanted to upgrade one more time, my capital, at least. Because I did one upgrade earlier. But we got to get out of bankruptcy, again. So, we have to raid. Stop screwing around and do it, Bobby. Okay. Fail, Bobby. How's that? Okay. Get all our troops together. Get them down here. Unpause. Speed it up a little bit. I'll get them down there. Agent Abe. Man. Agent Abe says, I'm really interested in watching this develop. This is usually at the point where my empire starts to collapse into itself. Absolutely. This is my first ruler. So I'm just riding high on the war mongering, you know, scene right now. Like my dude hasn't died yet. Nothing's split up. I was just a count, like, you know, 6 months ago in game. If I would have died, I'd be, my domain would be split up into like 6 or 7 different counties. So, you know, it's certainly getting to that. I've been teetering on the blade's edge, but you know, it's fun. You know, like I said though, there's ways to kind of, you know, Deese was talking about earlier. There's ways to keep everything unified. I like, you know, I like the excitement. I like almost losing, like that battle I lost earlier against Saxony. Honestly, if I was playing by myself, I would have been like, oh man, I'm taking a break, dude. I lost this war. BS, you know. Let me see if I can white peace. You know, why do that? Let's have some fun. Big faction, of course. So I got cancer. I spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of my prey, but to no avail. You find plenty of bugs, snakes, and riding sores, however. This is pointless. So I get the trait infection, which will lower my health by 2. 2. Not good. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Probably gonna die soon. But I've been saying that for like 15 years. So we'll see what happens. I got an enormous defensive pact against me right now. If you want to know the defensive pact against you or another character, click on your picture. Go to diplomacy. You can see who you have a treaty with. You can see who are your tributary vassals, which I've got Finland left because the other guys actually joined to become my real vassals. And the defensive pacts, various ones. The Christian one has an enormous amount of people. A ton of self-styled kings and earls and what have you. The list is about 20 long. And Agent Abe, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. If I attack any one of them, they'll all join in the defensive war against me. So I can't do that. Gotta let your threat level go down. It's at 81%. Why is it going up? It's the question. I could have sworn it was like 67 when I won that war, and now it's at 81. But whatever. And then we've also got the pagan one where Finnmark and Brandenburg are joining against me. That's fine. We're just gonna raid. No big deal. Let our troops build up. Let our money build up. My daughter is sneaking around. Saga. I do like that name, to be honest. If I have a daughter in real life, I gotta remember that name. It's a good one. She can use some practice reading. I lose 30, or I get the trait Cruel. Cruel would give me an intrigue and a diplomacy. -5 vassal opinion. I don't need that right now. I got enough guys that hate me, I imagine. Yeah, I mean, they don't have me too bad. It's not too bad. I did indeed. Vassalized a bunch of them. They accepted. Keep going, guys. Gotta get down here, gotta make some money. Losing gold a month just for the... Oh, this guy. He's still in jail? Unwin. Okay. He wants... he's complaining about his... First of all, he can rot. Second of all, he has enough money to get out now. He actually likes me. Plus 40 for the subjugation. So we're going to ransom him for 70 gold. That'll help us out a little bit. The money. That Duke or High Chief that I imprisoned earlier, 102 gold. I swear he had more gold than that before. He's spending money and not ransoming himself out. He needs 145 to ransom himself out. Well, that's him. You know, he's got his priorities, I guess. He's got one son and a brother. So I guess he's being stingy to himself. That's fine. Loading up our troops. Who's that? Bodilla? Bodil? Bodil's still kicking. Dead, rather. Okay. 6 sons. Hoping for lucky number 7 at this point. In for the goose, in for the gander. I cannot believe it, dearest Bodil. Oh, she was my lover. My proud lady. You are gone from this world, and I am left behind. Alone and heartbroken. I will never hold you in my arms again. I do not know what to do with these unbearable feelings. How heartbreaking. I will seek solace in your grave, my love. Visit the grave. I don't want to see anyone. Leave me alone. 50% chance of gaining depressed. Minus 1 health. You know, I'm not that sad about it. Not another tear. No longer should I let myself be ruled by feelings. I harden my heart and refuse to mourn her death. I could get cynical. I could get cruel. You know what? We'll visit the grave. Be nice. I think she gave me a son, to be honest. Did she? Should have checked that one. I had a picture. Yeah, she gave me a son. Balder. She gave me Balder. My legitimized bastard son. Thanks to Odin's great mercy, there were... Hey there, Drusifer. Welcome to chat. At Bodil's grave when I arrived, I spent several hours mere yards from her cold body, contemplating the fragility of life and love. When I returned to my chambers, as if by a sign sent from Bodil, I found her lucky charm on the floor. I got... we'll cherish it until the day I die. I got Lover's Memento, giving me plus half a point of health. I'm clinging on, dude. I'm 60 years old with a number of physical ailments. Am I stressed too? Oh my god, I'm stressed too. Alright, we're going to honor our marshal for his skill, for doing a great job. Also helps that he's a strong vassal. I want to keep him happy. This guy, High Chief, is complaining about his cell in the dungeon. You know what? I'm hoping that he builds his gold up. Exactly, Brute Dragoon. I am a cancer on Scandinavia right now. Just spreading that talent everywhere. We're going to be merciful with this guy. Hopefully he, you know, I don't want him to die in my jails before he can pay his ransom. And he's pretty young. So there's a chance that he could live long enough to save it up. And now we've got problems. I wasn't really looking at the faction list. Of course. Let's see. Increased council power in Saxony. Why are you so mad, buddy? Why are you mad? 1,316 men. 120% of my... Okay. For too long, you've restricted the political influence of your vassals. I'm only going to read this like one time, guys, because you see these messages a ton. The time has come to give the council more power. Submit to this demand peacefully or face the consequences. Rest assured that I have gathered others who are equally upset. So there's 3 guys that are willing to fight me. They want to increase council power. Now, I feel like they're kind of idiotic because I just got low tribal organization, so I've only got a couple of council abilities, and the council is already empowered. But he's got 100 gold. He's got 54. He's got 44. You know what? If we go to war, because the problem is I don't even have the revoke title law. So even if I beat these guys, which I assume I'd beat them, I can't take their titles away and give them to myself or give them to one of my sons or something. And the thing that they're declaring war for, to be honest, is like it's already a thing. Like they can't get any more council power. You know what? Good. Have council power, buddy. Your opinion will go up by 5. Sure. Have fun. See? Nothing changed. I'd just be fighting just to castrate the guy. Okay. Armies are together. Toggle looter. Remember, click that. Now they're the Raiders of Oder. My son's leading them. My son and heir, Oder Porfinson. We'll make Raphael, my other commander. And we're going to... This guy's raiding too, Brunswick. Amusing. No, is he raiding or... No, he's claiming this. He's going to war for that. Who is that guy? Is he my... Oh, he's my spy master. Nice. Go ahead, buddy. Get it in. Okay, that's fine. We're going to attack right here. We're going to raid right here. He's only got 2,000 troops. I doubt he can spare them to destroy my raiders when he's fighting, like, 4 different wars at the same time. So right now, we're making some money. As you can see, my negative is going up rapidly because I'm right next to my territory and I'm looting the crap on him. Sioran, yeah, you want a new toy? You lost your toy. Here you go. And don't get fussy. My offer to purchase a new toy was rejected by Sigbjorn. He's upset I would even suggest such a thing. There's no pleasing this child. So his opinion is angered me. Okay. I'm just going to go back to this real quick. Now, when you click on the county and you're sieging it, you start at the siege screen. But if you go back here, you can see that yellow bar that's generally full is now emptied out up until this point. What happens is when you have raiders and you land them on a county, they'll slowly, or they'll take gold, fairly quickly, away from the county at a rapid rate up until they hit the walls. Here, this little white wall. After that, they'll start sieging if they have enough troops to siege. And then when you burn down the county, you have a chance to you get much, depending on the county, you get more money, and you even have a chance to burn down a holding entirely. If you as far as religion is concerned, if you burn down like a temple or something, you get another percentage of moral authority. We're at 48% right now, which is pretty good. Let's see here. We've got to control 3 of the sites to reform the religion. And, oh, Agent Abe, man, congratulations. Charlemagne, Way of Life, Reaper's Due, Conclave. Right, buddy. Good for you. Do you like it, Drucifer? I can barely hear the music myself. I've got it really low on my computer, but I think you guys probably hear it louder than I do. But it is. I do like the soundtrack. Anyway, we're raiding here. You can see this slowed down a little bit, the income. Because we've gotten to that white wall and we're just sieging now. My seer, she's got me religious zealots that I can use for religious wars. Not doing a religious war at the moment, but we will turn them into raiders. No, can we? They're not allowed to raid. We'll bring them down here just to back these guys up in case West Francia decides to fight us or chase us out. But the siege is going on. Let's take a look at the little models. Betrothed can marry. My son and his genius wife. Wow, she's got nice stats. Definitely get married. Her old man should really swear fealty to me. I didn't even try to get Iceland. Let's see if they agree. I mean, I control like all of Norway, so right? Yeah, I do. So you'd think that they'd accept it, but nope, certainly not. And my son's father-in-law, no, he'll take an alliance probably, but no, he won't even take an alliance. Political concerns. Yeah, you better be concerned, buddy. Okay. Continue the siege for the raiding. And as you can see, when we finish sieging out that top county there, They get the little red looted modifier, so they get 25% less tax for 3 years. We also took 15 gold by doing that. Now remember, I'm only making 1 gold a month if I don't have any troops raised. So 15 gold for 1 settlement is a lot of money. That's what makes the Vikings and the Norse and some of the pagans so powerful. That raiding, if you're able to get rich neighbors, you can make so much money off of them that you otherwise would not be able to do. And we'll continue with that second holding there. And I meant to say, when you go to the second holding, that bar of loot refills again, so then you're getting that free loot until you get to the wall, and then you start sieging it, or you actually start sieging immediately. But it's that. My son, the heir to the Kingdom of Norway, which this is starting to get messy because I'm getting so much territory now that I'm running into the same problem I had before as a count, where I was going to lose multiple counties. Now my stuff's going to break into like 3 or 4 different kingdoms. It's ridiculous, because even though I'm only the king of Saxony, what the game will do is, upon my death, they'll create the Kingdom of Denmark. Let's look at the de jure map list here. They'll create the Kingdom of Denmark, the Kingdom of Norway. If I controlled more of this area up here, they'd make the Kingdom of Lapland, and different sons would get that stuff. All I can affect is my primary title inheritance. That's the only one that I'll vote for, and he'll get it, and then the rest of it is just divided up into Gavelkind. So right now, my second son, Hapistus, who's second in the running for Saxony, would inherit the Kingdom of Denmark. So, oh yeah, Agent Abe. If I was at war with West Francia right now, I could call up the other 2,500. I do have to kind of rest a little bit. I'm resting now, trying to get back up to my max domain size, or max troop size. It's going to take time, and time is not on my side. At this point, to be honest, now I'm running into another problem. My stuff's going to split up again. I'm wondering, if I go on a conquering spree, can I just get enough to create Scandinavia and have the money from raiding West Francia to create it? If I could live like 10 or 15 years more, which is, if I didn't have cancer, I'd say it's definitely possible. I don't know about infection, cancer, and stress. Another 15 years, I could probably do it all on my first character, which I think would be pretty cool. Unlikely, but pretty cool. Okay. Keep looting. Got the loot. See that? Here we go. These guys. Another faction firing off. Unfortunately. These guys are being douches. Did you not just, agree to be my vassal? You did, didn't you? Increase council power. Low travel organization. Chief of Jompton. I'm not going to give you independence, because I'll just have to conquer you again. So I will not be blackmailed. We're going to go to war. Civil war now. They want independence. 3 guys. My son Ronald will give you stewardship. No, we'll just give you war. Give you war. Got another faction here. This is the same guys, the independence guys. Just haven't unpaused yet. We can use another commander. We'll use Horstein. Yeah, Horstein. This guy, my son, Hapistus, he's only got 7 martial. We're going to replace him with Ormer, who has the siege leader trait. He'll be a little better, at least for that. Still at 75% threat. It's only decaying at 0.4%. And that's the problem there, too. If I start attacking anybody who's Christian, again, I'm going to get this entire list of people attacking me. And I'm not that confident to fight off, half the northern part of this map. The pagans who don't like me. The only one who's really part of that's up here is Finnmark, this guy. And I can just attack other people in the meantime. Actually, I'd like to take over Sweden. If we're going to break apart into kingdoms, might as well go for the whole shebang. But yeah, we've got this rebellion. I'm going to stay here, actually, and finish looting this up. Let the war go off. Boom. Saxon Revolt War for independence. These 3 guys are revolting. I could raise a tribal army to deal with that, but it's going to cost me more money. I don't really want to do that, but what I can do is I can call all of our vassals to war like this, with this button right here. Army levy screen from vassals. If you click this, you can see which of your vassals will accept the call to war, which ones will decline. Ormer Priest Hater, that douche, will decline because I declared war on him a while ago, a long time ago. He was my tributary vassal too, and he agreed willingly to become my regular vassal, and still won't join my war. Well, that's fine. I'll get him back. But yeah, we're going to call these guys, and you can see High Chief Bruno of the Cleansing Flame. This guy, he loves me, my spy master. He really likes me. But he's got 3,300 troops he could call up. That's more than me. That's bad. That's dangerous. I really got to get out of bankruptcy here, and at least have enough money so I could buy mercs. So first of all, let's click and call these guys. Now, Ormer Priest Hitter, if he declines, he's going to lose prestige. If he's going to decline my call to battle, that's fine. That keeps him away from, lower than 500 prestige, so he can't revolt and call up the tribal army. Which, if I was being truthful, I should be looking at these guys to see if they can do that too. They have to have over 500 prestige. He doesn't. He does not. He's got minus 457. What was he doing? He must have just used 500, or I don't even know how you get that low, buddy. But whatever. And this guy does not. Okay. So we called them. We can call my tributary vassal Finland to join us. He's not fighting any wars right now, and his grand 300 troops can join us. Okay. There we go. Just checking these notifications again and again. This is something I do, guys. Pardon me. Okay. Unpausing. All our vassals are now joining. You can see all the blue armies. Those are your tribal vassals and tributary vassal joining up. Hopefully they'll take care of that war for me. If not, I could always get away from the raiding and do it myself. But as you can see here, Deventer, which was the second bishopric of Deventer, the second holding in Gelry, just gave us 39 gold for looting. That's a big amount. As I explained earlier, I'm only making one a month. 39 is incredible. Almost out of debt, guys. Maybe reverse some of those bad events that have been happening since. My infection. My infection has put me in grave danger on multiple occasions. This pain and foul smell have finally subsided, and your wound looks clean. I feel better. My infection's gone. My infection is gone. That's going to give me an extra 2 health. What cancer? You know what I'm saying? The ongoing civil war has caused both loyal veterans and various adventurers to make their way to Gotland for the muster. That's a nice event right there. Let's see how many we get. 69 man regiment. 69. 3 times. Look at that. All jokes aside, I mean, every little bit helps, I guess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the looters, and I'm actually going to send them to come help me. Or should I? This guy's got 900 troops. I mean, 1,300, really. I might have to go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to attach all these guys to me, to this little army here, and try to deal with that while I keep freaking raiding down here. And yeah, Brute Dragoon. Honestly, watch me get the Immortal Event Chain with this guy. Nothing can kill him. He has such crappy stats to start to, but he's been alive for so long and been through so much stuff that, they're actually getting somewhat decent. I mean, you guys, you can go back to the beginning of the series or whatever, but I think I want to say I had 1 Marshal to start. So that's pretty cool. Oh, boss. Why are they attaching on this army? Oh, why are they attaching on this army? I could have sworn I had them attached over here. Yeah, I sure did. They're just, okay, whatever. It's fine. Get the zealots up there. Unpause. The pillaging and looting undertaken in your name has earned you a reputation as a fearsome Viking raider. All along the coasts, mothers tucking their children in for the night, warn that unless they behave, the terrible Porfin, scourge of the seas, will come ashore with his undead warriors and eat them. Pretty cool. I like the sound of that. I get the Viking trait. It's always fun to read. You get 0.3 monthly prestige, 1 martial, 1 personal combat skill. People who have the same trait give a +5 opinion to you. People same faith, +15 opinion. Fantastic. I love it. That's from raiding. That's one event. There's other events that happen with raiding, but that's the beginning of them. Start of the Viking Age, the centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas toward distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. To new shores. Norse counties receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technology. Characters of Germanic religion now get new casus bellis. Finally. Excellent. Now we can hit, that's right, these. We can go to Venice, Roma. We could deal with the Muslims down here, the Caliphate, those Mahometans. Wahhabite. Who's this guy? It's actually kind of cool. Sultan of Syria. Goddamn. Look at that. Look at this guy. He's the Shia Caliph. He must have been, oh man, that's pretty sweet. The Shia uprising happened for sure. He's 18 years old now. 16,000 troops. Agent Abe, thank you very much for that, buddy. I appreciate that. I don't speak Swedish or anything. I speak Spanish. But that's good to know. I am Thorfinn. Thank you. Much appreciated. Caliph Abdul Wahab. Man, he's taking some of the Byzantines apart. Took a nice chunk from the Abbasid Caliphate. Very cool. Alright, pause real quick. Let's see how many ships we got. 54. Yeah. It's not bad. I was hoping like from vassals would be cool, but I guess they don't I hope it's not going to be like expensive to have them raised. I don't think so, because I haven't played this in a long time. Now, as you guys can see right here, and I'm surprised you guys didn't tell me, unless it just popped up. Religion can be reformed. That's fantastic. I wasn't even trying for that right now. Apparently, we're at 51%, so that's cool. So tearing down that bishopric, which besides getting me gold, got me above the amount of religious authority that I needed. And all of the warring that I was doing and offering of vassalization gave me enough control of enough holy sites, so I can actually reform the faith. That's pretty sweet. Yes? No? Maybe so? Let's see here. Gotta think here. Big events. Like I'm like stumbling into this stuff because I'm not, if I'm playing by myself and I'm quiet. Oh, thank you, Agent Abe. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool to know too. Pruchagroon. No, does not affect my achievement. It's just something I wanted to do. You have to organize your religion, and in order to eventually get the better inheritance policies. Tempting to let them reform. Let me see. Let me read this out too. Reforming the Germanic faith in Norse religion will turn it into an organized religion with a religious head. Unless you control all of the holy sites, doing so requires 50% moral authority and control of 3 Germanic holy sites. It costs 750 piety. That's part of the reason I don't want to necessarily wait for my son to do it. It's 750 piety. My realm's going to split when I die already, so I kind of want to just get this done with this guy. Rulers of a reformed pagan religion can use the Holy War casus belli, get access to most succession laws, no longer suffer prestige loss while at peace, and will have less trouble with independent-minded vassals. However, they also lose the defensive supply limit penalty for religious enemies on their territory, and vassals will get upset if you have their levies raised for too long for no good reason. So, I won't get that attrition, that crazy attrition, defensive bonus, versus like civilized people. But I'm not too worried about that right now because look at Francia. They're a big mess. England's big mess. Lombardy, they're a joke. And Byzantine's too far away. I'm kind of want to do it now, to be honest. I mean, why not, right? King Thorfinn Thorfinn the Frail of Saxony, 62 years old, cancer survivor. This guy's gone from a count to reforming the religion. Like, he's got, 3 kingdoms worth of stuff. Why not, right? Do we? Okay, well, let me think, though. We're raiding over here. We've got this rebellion going. If I died right now, my heir has 288 piety. But if I reform, I could see what's up with the... I can actually start changing the inheritance. So that's kind of I want to do it as soon as possible. Get that in. I did just become King of Saxony. You can check the dates right here, guys. Hover over your title. It'll tell you since 25th of January, 791. So it's about 2 years. You need 10 to be able to change the... But I got a good feeling about this guy surviving. I really do. He survived this much. Why not? Also, yeah, so we're gonna... Am I still reading here? These are all burned down, okay? So what I'm gonna do is... This guy's got 46. He's only got 750 troops, Middle Francia. And this is a nice, juicy bordering province. This is even juicier. So, I'm going to go for anything that's not like Agnatic Elective Gavel Khanate, because this is the worst possible inheritance right now. So whatever I can get when I change religion, whatever pops up and I'm able to change it, that's, obviously Primogenitor is probably one of the best. I don't mind Elective sometimes, but sometimes, they did some patches where they nerfed it, so, sometimes it doesn't work the way, you won't get those votes. You think you're going to get them, you don't get them, and this and that. So, we're sending those guys there to continue the raiding. These guys are up to defend against the rebellion. We're going to reform it, guys, right now. The Germanic Reformation. The ancient Germanic religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the cross and the moon. I got to kind of argue with that a little bit, but fine. Rather than abandoning the old ways, Fylkir Thorfinn and the most powerful priests have decided to reform the Germanic faith with codified rites, a holy scripture, and a strict church hierarchy under a single leader. They hope that the reformed Germanic faith is better armed to fight back against their weak and effeminate foreign beliefs. For the Thunderer. Fantastico. We are now Reformed Pagan. We are the head of religion. We got a new title, Fylkir Thorfinn the Frail. Even if we become Emperor of Scandinavia, we're still the Fylkir. We are the Norse Pope, which is great. I haven't actually been Fylkir in a long time, so that's kind of cool to get into. That's another reason why I wanted to press the button. Press the button! The Reformed Norse pagan faith has a holy book written in runes with chapters on creation, the gods, Ragnarok, and secret spells, Galders. The church has a standardized liturgy and a formal church hierarchy led by the Fylkir, me, who, much like an Islamic caliph, is both a secular ruler and the religious leader of the faithful. I can call for a great holy war, which is their version of crusades. Priests can inherit titles, unlike Christians. Priests can marry, unlike Catholics. Women may own temple holdings. Fairly weak rulers can prepare invasions. Fleets can navigate major rivers. Rulers can raid infidel neighbors for loot. I could get 3 concubines. That's kind of the same stuff there. The Fylkirate is held by a secular ruler. Can be destroyed or created normally. I'm inferior at conversion. Inferior? Really inferior? I thought reforming fixed it. Or made it better. Whatever. Rulers cannot declare holy wars. And yeah, that to me seems like a bug. Because I'm pretty sure it just said I could declare holy war. I'm pretty sure in the past you can declare holy wars if you reform it. and a woman may hold spy master. So I'm thinking that those last couple there, inferior conversion, rulers cannot convert, declare holy wars, are a little bit buggy. But what I'm gonna do is, yeah, go here. Okay, send these guys up. Take a look at the possible inheritance laws. Actually, I think I have to let the month go by because I'm still paused, so that hasn't changed yet. It should change. Check, make sure there's no plots that are good. A lot of revolt plots, but I don't really want to screw with my vassals at the moment. We just lost a siege in that civil war. Apparently, I don't want us to raid. Get these guys off. I don't want to raid Sweden right now. I don't need a war with them. For some reason, the defensive pact opposing. Oh, cool. The Abbasids apparently lost their caliphate. The price of decadence. The ruling dynasty of the Abbasid Empire, obviously the Abbasids, have been overthrown by the zealous and hard-living tribesmen of the Hassan dynasty. Former vassals may seize this opportunity to declare independence. So when an Islamic nation loses to a decadence revolt, anybody who's in the independence faction automatically gets independent. And anybody, or I think all the rulers also get an option to choose to be independent upon the fall of that dynasty. West Francia just angry at me because I was just raiding him. And let's go take a look at the Abbasids and see what happened. A little bit of a mess. Oh yeah, definitely broke apart. You guys, I just looked at them a few minutes ago. This entire area was Abbasid. Now we've got an Egyptian Sultanate. Hassan kept this much. This is an Abbasid revolt. That's a particular Abbasid. He is fighting for Prince Mahdi's claim on the Arabians. So the Abbasids are trying to, or this guy's trying to get an Abbasid back in charge, apparently. But that's pretty cool. I like to see things broken up. Nobody likes big blobs. Unless it's mine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Still chasing these guys down. Go, 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 go. Looting over here. Down to minus 14 gold. Siege of the Hamburg Trap. What's going on here? Not sure. Whatever. Finland, 3,200 troops. Really, bro? Where are you getting that from? Event? Yeah, 2,500 event troops. Did you just call like 2,500 troops just to help me? My brother. My man. Thank you. You didn't have to, but thanks. I wish you would help me attack those guys, but whatever. No biggie. Combine these troops. Let's go, gang. Come on, come on, come on. Lots of murdering to do. The Holy Warriors, my seer, attracted to fight for Tyr, have become disillusioned because I'm not fighting a Holy War, and they wandered off. That's fine. New faction, increased council power with vastly more troops than I can command at the moment. My spy master suddenly doesn't like me anymore. Ah, that's why. He stayed the old religion. Not good. This guy changed. Yeah, you could say that again, AJ. Finland, very helpful. Like, instead of, like, you know, using the prestige to war against me now that I'm weak for his independence from me, nah, he's like, ah, I'll help you out, bro. Wrong government type. That's because he's feudal. Jarl of Holstein. Do you have 145 gold yet? No. I'd like my vassals to be the same religion as me. Yep. Can I remove that? Certainly not. Tribal organization allows revoking. We don't have that one legalism yet. Do we? No. Ships slowly building up. don't want this to fire off. I'd like this guy to change religions. I've got to be peace for that, and he has to have a slightly higher opinion of me. Unfortunately, he's zealous, so he's not even going to change religion. Great. Well, our inheritance possibilities haven't really changed. I mean, we could go to regular Gavelkind, which is somewhat better, I guess, than Agnatic Elective. Not much. Gotta really, I believe, go to Feudal for the really good juicy ones. Unpause here. Let's see what we do. We're chasing down these rebels. Get these troops in charge. My son, Oder, Ormer, who doesn't like me, can also be in charge. Give my daughter patient. We're attacking. All right. Somebody wants peace. Probably him. 100%. How's that? Wow. Oh, okay. My allies occupied practically everything for me. So he'll lose prestige. We'll gain a little bit of prestige. It's fine. Good to go. Now, as I was saying before, I don't have the... Hey, Dees. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at that in just a second. The upgrading the holding in... look at that. Okay. Look away for a second, and we got wrecked by Middle Francia. Not cool. My daughter-in-law informed me the High Chief of Salem tried to recruit her in a scheme to seduce my wife, Bjorg. I'm not happy about that. And he's got 100 opinion of me. So maybe it's what he wants to be everywhere I've been, apparently. Trying to be... It's a form of flattery, I see, my loyal vassal. Okay. So, let's see here. What do I want to do? 29 gold. I have enough to do the upgrade here. I've got 1,000 prestige. Bjorg. Could do an upgrade in our capital. Fortunately, our raiders over here got kind of wrecked. I was looking away. For too long, we've restricted the play. Okay, these guys want to do a council war. I'm certainly not gonna, well, again, the council's got full power, bro. You're pissed. I get it. You were captured by me in war twice. I get it. But there's nothing, you have maximum power right now. You can have it. I'm not going to war over that. I've still got a ton of threat. I'm going to disband these troops for a second here. Yep. Okay. And here we go. The plan's coming up next, guys. I'm trying to get... I reformed the religion. That's great. We've got to upgrade Gotland. Try to get it feudal. I could do what my man Dees was saying earlier and give a feudal county to my heir. We do need more legalism technology so that I'm able to get the revoke title laws. We got new Casus Bellis. Now we should be able to do, we could do a call for a crusade. We could do regular holy wars. We can do coastal county conquests on any of these guys around me that are, especially, you know, different religions. So I mean, we can conquer, you know, quite a bit of stuff here. If I start holy war in the Sumanesco guys, however, if you guys were watching in the previous episodes, they do have a defensive pagan ability where they can drop 200 piety and summon up 2,000 troops. So a guy like this right here, he's got 985 piety. He could call up an enormous stack to fight me off. So these guys are a pain to fight. And, you know, plus the supply limit stuff here. So, and they're pagan, you know, pagan homeland, whatever. I'm assuming since I went reformed religion, I'm not quite getting that bonus on that type of land like I did before. But you know, we can do quite a bit of stuff here. You know, maybe even a great holy war for Sweden, since the subjugation is now gone. Subjugation option from them. But we've got a lot of options for growth here. The only problem is when I die, again, I've got Galvokind. King titles that I haven't created are going to split apart, and I'm low on money. So, next episode, what I will be doing, focus on creating feudalism, hopefully maybe just taking over Sweden. Try to create Scandinavia, if possible. That'd be ideal. Get the one emperor title. That'd be excellent. And just see where we go. See how much longer we can survive with cancer. That's like 2 hours of playing, over 2 hours of playing since I started, and I had cancer for a long time in the last playthrough. So that's fantastic, guys. But what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to stop the episode here. I'm going to take a break for an hour or so. I got to eat dinner. I'm hungry. I worked 24 hours yesterday. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the follows. You know, please stop in again or check me out on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. I like to play for fun. I like, you know, people talking to me when I'm playing too, because I like different ideas and stuff. So, you know, if not, I should be back later tonight. If anything, I'll be uploading this stuff on Twitch and YouTube. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by. Much appreciated. You know, have a nice night. Whatever happens. Thanks.